Hello, this is Lolly. I'm so glad you're here with me today. My last page that I did in this gratitude journal was this layout here with the Franken paper and adding the pocket and tags here. I added this scrap that I had left over and I put one of the gold sparkly enamel dots on it, and I really wasn't thinking when I did this that it's a good thing that I put it where I did, because there's a band that goes around this, and if I had put this right in the middle it would have been problematic. But also I see now that when I close my book, this sticks out a little much, so that this point is going to get rubbed off anyway. So I am going to round off around that dot right there, and I think that will, you know, help protect it a lot more. So now I'm going to turn over and look at this side. I have another scrap left over, and I'm going to give that a round off. I think I'll use the corner chomper and see if the 1/4 inch would work. I think I'll just put that right there as an accent. Let's see. Now, another thing that I did that I realized I made a mistake in my last video is I kept counting how many pages or journaling spots I've got in here, and I kept counting them wrong. And in all of that, I forgot that on my very first page, I have a tag here. So that actually makes 25. So I only need 5 more journaling spots to be able to complete the entire month of November. Yay! So I need a pocket here, and I was thinking instead of just using any old pocket, I would go ahead and use, let me pull this out, but I would use one of these cut-aparts as a pocket. I might just do it as a tuck spot and leave this open, but I also want to put on some of the little, let's see, I want to use this one, hole reinforcers. I'll get the word out here. So I cut some out of this yellow. I might not do it all, but maybe we'll see. I wonder how the green would look on here. Yeah, I might like do varying colors. How's that? And I think I did yellow, green, yellow. I think I'll do the exact same thing here instead of doing a green next. They are, I just love how they perk the page up. It's so adorable. I really wish I had gotten some nice chocolate brown cardstock to work with this. So if you haven't watched from the beginning, these polka dot papers are not part of this GNOME for Thanksgiving collection. I just got those from my local scrapbook store, but you can get solid cardstocks or whatever to add to your collection. So I think I'll put that there. But let me look at tags. I've been pulling my scraps out. These are all 2.5 inches wide. I am going to use the tag punch and see what I think of these, except for this one. I think I'm not going to. Let's see what happens. Now this has a mark on it, but I'm going to use it anyway. Okay, I think I'm not going to. I need to shorten this one a little bit, because using the tag punch shortens the tag just a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. So since I have these out, why don't I put, let's see if I like that. This one doesn't have adhesive on the back. And I'll use one of the green ones here. Okay. Now this one, I think what I'm going to do is use another scrap across the top there and stamp the Happy Thanksgiving on it, which I will do. This is the stamp set that comes in the deluxe kit that I have in my shop. There we go. Very cute. And I think I am going to paper clip this on there. So I have these adorable mini paper clips from Doodlebug. These are the tangerine ones. These are also in my shop, and I have many colors. I also have a nice brown that is very Thanksgiving-ish. It's so adorable. Oh, come on, get out of there, you. So I have these. I have the brown like this. And let me see if I like this or not. Very cute. I also have these I just now got, and they're from Jen Hadfield, and they are so cute. Those would also be cute in this. I just think that gives it a little extra something there. Okay, so if I put this here, see, it would be hard for them all to fit in here unless I leave one of the sides open. I think I'm going to leave this side open so that at least the rings will help my journal to, help my tags to stay in. So I'm going to glue the bottom. I'm moving this over a little bit. So I said I had 25 days. These 3 give me 28. I only need 2 more days. And again, if you're just joining me now on this project, what I'm doing is making a tag or a journaling spot for each day in November. There we go. So that's going to go back in here. Now for this side, I have used, this is the die, Elizabeth Craft die Planner Essentials Sidekick, Planner Essentials 1. And it has a tab, and I just flipped it over and cut it this way. And you just grab my scraps and have cut out 2 more pieces. These are probably 3.5 or so. This one's, let's see if I can give you an actual measurement. Again, I'm just using scraps, so this one is 4 and this one is 5. 4 inches and 5 inches. If you're working along and you don't have one of these Sidekick planners, please don't let that stop you. These are 3 3/4 by 6 3/4, and you can punch holes and use ring binders, book rings. So now I also want to get in some hole reinforcers here, and I'm thinking I know I need to use like green. I'm not going to do every hole this time. And these are going to go loose fit into my journal. I'm not gluing these to each other. Okay, so the front one has hole reinforcers on it, and I think for the look I might add one there. This one doesn't have tape on the back. Okay, and I think, let's see, I think I'll do 2 here. So here's what I've been doing, is putting double-sided tape on the back of my cardstock and then running the dies through. No, I think I'll just leave it at that, only I will put another yellow one up here because when you turn the page, that's going to look a little funny. Now, I was playing around with eyelets, and I did a video on 10 amazing uses of eyelets that you hadn't thought about. And I did one where I showed putting eyelets in paper and using those to tie your ribbon through. And this is a paper clip that I made for that. This is the fishtail banner punch from Dress My Craft, also in my shop. But I thought that this would be a great place to hang that. So let's see. Now I know that I have this journaling spot. I might use this. I can definitely get 2 more journaling spots out of all this. I mean, easy peasy. That's a spot. This will be a spot. So I wonder if I should just put that down. I think I will, but I'm going to wait to adhere that. Okay, thinking. Okay, and this is going to be the back page of my journal here. So what I need to do is see if I want to do any embellishments on that. Okay, so this would be, oh, it's very cute. So you can see how I've got these spots here all for journaling. I am going to put this here, but I wanted to see how this was going to look, and very happy with it. So now I can go through all of my ephemera that came with it, and my stamped out images that I cut and colored and cut, and I can go through and put these in the book. Ooh, another thing I was thinking about was over here, I want to use the stickles, and I want to use those on the centers of these flowers, but I'm going to wait and do that last, because what's going to happen is I'm going to be impatient to let it dry. So let's go back here and see if there's anything else I want to add. This is my front. I need to add a ribbon here. I think I'm going to add some jute instead. Okay, what is that? Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that this has nothing on it at all. What was I thinking, huh? Okay. Oh, that is so cute, but it would have to go this way. Or I could just put it in like this. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, let's get some holes punched. Trim this first, a little bit, so it's a little shorter. Then I'm going to trace those holes. All right, I still need to do something with this. This really needs some interest here. He would really show up well there. Oh, so adorable. And I think I'm going to, while I have that out, I'm going to add some of these small ones here at the base of that leaf. Now, let's see if you can see that there. Oh, he's adorable. I love going through and just adding more touch-ups here. Now we have this big white thing here that needs something has to happen there. I'm Nuts About You is pretty cute. Might be a good time to use one of the brown clips. There we go. And you know what? I have strips everywhere. Let's just add from my scraps. Oh, it needed that. Okay, pretty cool. Alrighty. Now, I am going to head back where the sunflower was. You know what? I am going to add that there. I think I'm going to put this at the top here. You know, I like this, but it's a sticker. So what I'm going to do is mount this on cardstock and put that in the tuck spot. And I already gave this a border, so now I'm just going to finish cutting around, giving myself a little border there. And let's get that hole punched out. And let's use an eyelet. And let's get some twine in that. I'm going to use, this is the jute from Tim Holtz. Okay, and that goes in the tuck spot. Okay, now I'm going to go back and add the stickles to the sunflowers here and here. This is the sunflower stickles that I have in a set in my shop. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been such a fun project. I knew I needed to do this because with what's been going on in the world, I needed to be able to focus that I'm going to be working on my gratitude. And this has been so fun. Look down below for all the links. I still have this paper collection in my shop. So you have to click to see the links underneath this video.